Hello and good afternoon. I'm Mohana Priya. Welcome to News on 2. The Cabinet has set up a special team comprising government ministries and agencies to handle illegal encroachment of foreign fishermen into the country. The task force was formed so that the related agencies could coordinate their operations and have more integrated movement to combat the encroachment effectively. Inspector General of Police Tan Sri Mohammad Fuzi Harun said the police will look into any leads and information provided in order to find the duo. Mohammad Ridwan, who was known as K. Padmanathan before he converted to Islam, took Prasanna from Indira Gandhi when she was just 11 months old. The other two children, Devi Darshini, then 13, and Karan Dinesh, then 12, remained with their mother. Police have yet to locate Mohammad Ridwan despite an arrest warrant issued by the High Court in 2014. The Cabinet has set up a special team comprising government ministries and agencies to handle illegal encroachment of foreign fishermen into the country. The task force was formed so that related agencies could coordinate their operations and have more integrated movement to combat the encroachment effectively. Home Minister Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin said that the government faced a loss of up to 6 billion ringgit of sea produce a year caused by the entry of these fishermen into Malaysian waters. He added that the problem has affected local fishermen, especially in terms of income.
Jadi diharapkan dengan tindakan begini dengan seberapa segeranya secara berkoordinasi kita boleh dapat memobilisasikan aset iaitu kapal-kapal yang ada di kalangan agensi ini secara lebih tersusun sampai ke peringkat mana pencerobohan ini tidak berlaku lagi.
Tan Sri Muhyiddin said that the ministries involved in the task force are the Home Affairs, Defence, Agriculture and Agro-based Industry and Foreign Affairs ministries. Meanwhile, the agencies involved in tackling the matter are the Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency, MMEA, the Navy, the Police, the Fisheries Department, the Fishery Development Authority of Malaysia, Immigration Department and the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission, MACC. The task force is formed so that the related agencies could coordinate their operations and have more integrated movement to combat the encroachment effectively. The Transport Ministry will work with the port operators and shipping liners to review some of the procedures so that cargo containers do not make ports in Malaysia an illegal dumping ground. Transport Minister Anthony Loke Siew Fook said the ministry will work closely with relevant ministries and agencies in curbing the issue to ensure that Malaysian ports are not used to smuggle in waste or become their dumping ground for plastic waste.
We will be more careful. I think we will review some of the procedures and to ensure whatever cargoes or whatever containers being brought in must be something that is allowable. And we cannot make our ports as a dumping ground.
Loke said this in a press conference held after a meeting at his office in Putrajaya. He added that the issue was earlier brought up by Energy, Science, Technology, Environment and Climate Change Minister Yeo Bee Yin at the Cabinet meeting. Her ministry earlier revealed that 24 containers containing non-recyclable plastic waste was found in Westport, Port Klang. The Cabinet has decided to maintain the quota of students joining the Education Ministry's matriculation program at 90% for Bumiputra students and 10% for non-Bumiputra students. Now, the move is in line with the program's original vision of encouraging more Bumiputra students to pursue their studies in the field of science. The Pakatan Harapan government also sees the need to increase the number of students in the field of science, and the capacity of the matriculation program should be maximized for that purpose. Education Minister Dr. Mazli Malik in a statement said that the Cabinet has also agreed to increase the number of students from 25,000 to 40,000. Touching on the cost which may incur following the increase of the number of students, he added that the ministry will discuss the matter with the Finance Ministry to find the best solution. The Cabinet has also requested the Education Ministry to evaluate appropriate strategic approaches, including the use of premises and expertise at the Teacher Education Institute to accommodate the increase of matriculation students. The Kedah government is calling on Chinese investors to help develop the various high-performing fields in the state, such as logistics, aerospace and aviation industries. Speaking at the China-Malaysia Economic Development Cooperation Forum 2019 in Beijing, China yesterday, Kedah Menteri Besar Datuk Seri Mukhris Tun Mahathir said this particularly involves the Kulim International Airport project and the high-tech industrial zone. The forum was organized to expose industry representatives and small and medium enterprises in China to the opportunities and potential of investing in Kedah. Datuk Seri Mukhris, in his 6-day working visit to Beijing, will discuss with several Chinese conglomerates on the viability to invest once the state and federal government identifies other economic sectors to be developed in the near future. At the forum, Datuk Seri Mukhris also witnessed the signing of a memorandum of understanding for the development of a food processing complex between Perbadanan Kemajuan Kedah and Capacity Global Biotech Malaysia Sdn Bhd. While in Beijing, Datuk Seri Mukhris will join the Prime Minister, Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamed's delegation, who are in the Chinese capital, to attend the OBOR Second Forum. Newly appointed Johor Menteri Besar Datuk Dr. Sahruddin Jamal has denied that the state exco members were chosen by Parti Pribumi Bersatu Malaysia President Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin. He said the members comprised a team that he is comfortable working with.
Kan, jadi tak adalah tim A, tim B, tak ada. Kita berada di sini untuk bekerjasama dengan semua pejabat awam dan memastikan bangsa Johor dapat dapat kebaikan, ekonomi dia pun okey, lebih aman. Terus soalnya tim-tim tu tak ada lah.
Datuk Dr. Sahruddin said this in an interview at the Johor Menteri Besar's office in Kota Iskandar, Johor, yesterday. In another development, Datuk Dr. Sahruddin has promised to fulfill his responsibility as the minister with responsibility, honesty, sincerity and trust. He will continue to ensure good relations between the state and federal governments and will work together in effort to develop the state. Malaysia aims to increase the number of Chinese tourists into the country in conjunction with Visit Malaysia Year 2020. Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Datuk Mohammadin Ketapi, said various strategies are being taken to achieve the target.
We are looking forward towards achieving 5% increase in tourist arrival from China, which we are confident as Malaysia is belting out many new products and services, including 7 new hotels, and are expecting another 10 new hotels up to 2020 to cater the demand.
Datuk Mohammadin said this at the Second International Chinese Forum in Kuala Lumpur, which gathered 2,000 delegates from Asia, including Hong Kong, Thailand and China. The number of tourists in 2017 totaled 25.95 million compared to 26.76 million in 2016. Meanwhile, Deputy Foreign Minister Datuk Marzuki Yahya says the ministry will continue to condemn all acts of terrorism which will result in the loss of human lives as well as damaging a country's relations with others. He said this when asked to comment on the bomb attacks which happened in Sri Lanka on Sunday. Datuk Marzuki added that the Malaysian government is ready to provide any necessary assistance to Sri Lanka following the attacks.
Dan kita beranggap bahawa kejadian kali ini adalah yang paling terburuk bagi sejarah Sri Lanka, yang mana pelaku ini bebas bergerak dengan melempar bom ke merata-rata tempat.
Datuk Marzuki said, in his opinion, the incident was not related to the incidents which took place in Christchurch, New Zealand. He said this after officiating the ASEAN Day 2019 program with the theme ASEAN in Reality 2019 in Seremban, Negeri Sembilan yesterday. And that concludes this afternoon's edition of News on 2. In our top story today, ministries to ensure that Malaysian ports do not become dumping grounds for plastic waste. Join us again at 7 this evening for the latest updates. Till then, I'm Mohana Priya. Thanks for watching.